Hi, so I'm here with my friend Brix and she's going to show us how she does her hair, which I'm looking forward to because she's going to be using a gadget I haven't particularly been able to work for myself, so that's great. Before you go on though, Brix, I just wanted to ask you, you are, to me, one of the quintessential blondes. I cannot imagine you not blonde. Is that really important to you, your kind of blondness? Do you see it as part of your personality?
I just, you know what, I like the vibration of the blondness against my face. I think it just brings light and lifts you. And I feel quite dull when my hair is darker. But I do dial up and dial down the blonde, depending. So sometimes I'll have Paul, my hairdresser, to put much more dark lights in, low lights, and have it richer and more stripy and delicious. And then sometimes if I'm feeling a bit low, I'll have a bit more bleach.
Yeah, like a more of a pop blonde.
Yeah, because there's so many blondes you can be. I mean, I was a strawberry blonde for a long time. Yeah. I love that one too.
Yeah, me too. So what are we going to do today?
So today is a look that I did for myself every day of Fashion Week this time, and everyone seemed to love it. It's quite glamorous. It's kind of a sort of take on the 1940s look. A little bit Veronica Lakey. So, and then weirdly, in the Jonathan Saunders show, I think Guido had did the hair and similarly did something else, although it was way better than I could do. But this is how you could do it, the prison method. Alright.
So we're doing waves then?
We're doing waves, but it's a something else, I'll show you. So first I start off with a normal
flat iron.
Yeah. Okay. And basically, I just take sections and I just literally make sure, because the importance of this is kind of sleekness. So I just make sure the top, I'm really doing a bastardization here, so just so you know, the top is not too puffy, and the split ends are conjoined.
Are you starting off with any product in your hair, or is this just fresh from a blow dry?
It's fresh from a blow dry, but normally I put a little drop of Moroccan oil in my hair. Sometimes I finish with Moroccan oil. Today we're not going to finish with that, but so there is always some form of oil in my hair because it's blonde, and because actually some of this hair used to be on Gawk's Fashion Fix when it was white and bleaching cropped, so it's basically fried. So I do as little bit of this as I have to, but I like just to get the top flat. You'll see why. Okay, and we put this one away, and we get the big one out.
The gadget. So who does your hair?
Right. My hair colorist is a man called Paul Bingham, who works out of Lock on Ego Salon in Kings Road, Chelsea at World's End. But I am lucky because he comes to my house.
Oh God, I hate Chelsea.
And my hair cutter, my hairdresser is Stephen Glendinning, who's the head honcho at Babyliss and at Schwarzkopf. He's a gorgeous Scottish man who was my co-presenter on Promzillas. So, and Gary Cockrell was the makeup guy on Promzillas. We all presented the show, turning girls into prom queens. And so we all met there, so I learned so many tips from both of them. So Stephen, being at Babyliss, suggested I get this monster called Wave Envy. It's a triple barrel or double barreled crimper, big. It kind of can give you that Downton Abbey hair. So what I do now is, well, let's start on this side, section it off. So just get a section like that thick, and then literally, and this thing is hot, let me tell you. I start halfway, right? Crimp, leave it on for a couple seconds, move on down.
Ooh, nice.
Crimp. One side takes the crimp better than the other. I have to ask why. So it's just like literally. Start on I'll take a big hump here, halfway. Sometimes you get excited and you want to go higher, but don't.
So that sounds like the voice of bitter experience.
Yeah, you don't need to, because what's nice is that this can tuck right behind the ear, which is what's going to happen in the end.
Yeah, you don't want it standing away from your head.
Just make sure you get all those stray hairs in and try and get it onto the same line.
Okay.
But it's not, you don't have to, you know, I mean, It's really hard when you're doing it yourself. That's why I said this is the jailhouse version, but it's kind of fun. Oops, don't leave it too long.
I like it.
It's the halfway down thing that's key. So
Yeah.
the top half is sleek. Now this thing, if it does burn you, it's mighty hot. It's just...
So you're doing the 2 barrels underneath and the 1 barrel on top.
I don't even know what I'm doing, Sally.
Okay, so
I'm
it
just
doesn't matter.
freewheeling.
So it doesn't matter.
When it gets to the back is a problem for me.
Yeah.
So I usually unplug it and run to the other bathroom where I can see the back of my head, and while it's still holding its heat, deal with it. Because nothing looks worse when the front of your hair is done and the back is still
I know.
So Stephen explained to me, because I was like, I really want Downton Abbey hair. And he said, oh, this is the way you do it. And it's because the barrels are so thick on this crimper. I mean, honestly, can I say, I did this to myself, and I went to Fashion Week. And I went with my friend Yasmin Sewell. Do you know her? Mm-hmm. And we went to see her hairdresser called Jimmo Solanco, and he's amazing. He's like brilliant. And he was like, oh my God, who did your hair? It's fabulous.
Brilliant.
I know, I fooled him.
And this is only about 40 quid, I think. It's not loads of money.
No, it's 40 quid. And it's at Boots. Okay. Ow, motherfucker. It got my ear. Oh dear.
Yeah, women up and down the country say that every morning when they're straightening.
Because I took a bit of thicker hair, I got more aggressive with it.
I like it with the thick section though, it looks good.
Well, you know what, I don't think it really matters thick or thin, you can mix it up a bit.
I guess if you have less time, you do thicker.
I think you're right about the thick section. Well, in the end, we'll unseparate it. It's kind of like...
Do you want me to do the back?
Yeah, I do. I can get this one in. And when it's thicker, you have to press harder.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you could do them... What I would do with the makeup to match this hair is I would darken the eyebrows and the lips could be vamp, like deep kind of vamp purple, like...
More of a vintagey look.
Yeah, like Diva. Mac does one called Diva or Dark Side.
Yeah.
Or you could do Russian Red or Lady Danger,
red.
or you could do Fuchsia. And then you could also do a lash and a liner, and it's just a full look. Okay, you can do the back and then we'll finish it.
Oh, you've done well though. There's only like one section you haven't done.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, don't move.
Oh my God.
You okay?
So far, so good.
God, the wave is really strong in it.
I know.
I'm impressed.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, then what you do is, here, let me turn that off. I'm always so worried about having wooden floors and all these gadgets.
You need to get a heat mat.
I do, I have them, I just too lazy to get it out. So then I add a gloss spray because I really believe that this look, sorry.
It needs some shine. Yeah.
And I pull this behind, sorry, can you see in the mirror? I pull this behind and I add like a little bobby pin so that it's like that. And then this, I slightly just
love it.
let go like that. And then it's like, let's take the straps down with full effect.
I love it.
Then, okay, let's go over there. Good.
Cool. And are you finishing it with a lacquer or are you leaving it soft?
Well, I'm going to spray it so that, like Elnett, so that it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
But
You're an Elnett girl.
Oh God, yeah. Elnett's the greatest because you can brush it out, it doesn't break your hair. Because my hair is so angry from all the torture it's had.
Yeah.
So there you go, 1940s look. I could have done it longer on this one, but you know, you always find things at the end that you can fix.
But that took like, what, less than 10 minutes?
Yeah, in instant glamour.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for showing me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.